All right, I think we're working. We're ready for Christmas, my friends. Love this song.
I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready yet. We still have some Christmas to buy. Speaking of which, we have a lot to talk about on tonight's show. Turns out there's trouble in Boston with the Christmas tree in the Commons. I'm going to tell you about that coming up on the show. Also, a brand new Amazon scam. If you shop on Amazon for Christmas.
No, I have to do it tonight.
You don't want to miss out on tonight's show. Trump. Trump met with Kanye. We got that story coming up. But what you don't know is who else he may have met with.
And you don't know what kind of plans I have for our future here in America now that this has happened.
There's new Pokemon news that we're going to share with you also tonight on the show.
What?
And you won't believe what JetBlue offers as an in-flight movie. Yes.
What?
You know the in-flight movies?
Yeah.
This is going to blow you away when I tell you what they offer as an in-flight movie.
That's what's worrying me, because for you to be concerned about a movie in flight, then...
Well, I know it'll concern a lot of people. Anyway, we're going to talk about that on the show coming up in a little while. Right now, though, before we get all the way into the show and before people tune out, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to talk about right now, because it's very important to me, and it's important to Anna, and probably a lot of people. If you're like us, you weren't aware of what's going on. Everybody has that one friend that you have that always makes you laugh. That whenever you call, whenever you talk to them, they're always the person who says, "Hey, buddy, do you need anything? Hey, how can I help?" And they're always willing to make that phone call for you. They're always willing to do something for you. That friend, one of those friends of ours, is a guy by the name of Bruce Reiner. And known him for years and years and years in radio. We have lots and lots of radio friends. And if this is on a radio station, group wall, or whatever, please keep this up, because this part of the show is actually dedicated to Bruce, because we want to really help him out in his time of need. So I know you're holding it together over there, because this really strikes Anna hard. So our friend Bruce, I just found this out the other day, because Facebook hides a lot of feeds from you unless you're constantly in touch with people. And we're in touch with a lot of people, but not all the time. And so I didn't realize, but a while back, Bruce recently hit his head, and it caused a tumor under his skull on his brain. And so he's going to have surgery to have this brain tumor removed. And they've got to go in and remove part of the skull, and it's kind of an in-depth process. But needless to say, his insurance isn't going to cover all of it. His very good friend Mike Bergen, who set up a GoFundMe account. In fact, let me pop this thing up a little bigger so people can kind of see this. So you can see Bruce's big old smiley mug, because that's the guy. That's the guy that he is, And he's got an uphill battle to go to get through this. And I'm putting this out there because I'm hoping people will share this. You can go to our Davin and Anna Facebook page, and you can find this GoFundMe campaign. We've shared it on our page. If you're in radio or if you were in records, surely you probably know who Bruce Reiner is from his record days. He's in Las Vegas now, and just a super guy. So anyway, he's got a bit of an uphill battle. He's going to have extensive hospital bills, and the money that it takes to kind of get somebody through this time in their life whenever just living costs mount up. So we've donated to his cause on the GoFundMe page. We're not rich people. Despite this elaborate set we have here, we can only do so much. And so can you, by sharing this story with people to get Bruce's message out there. And I don't care if you donate $1 or $5 or $10 or whatever. You have no idea how much every little thing helps add up when there's enough of us together helping out somebody like that. You're right over there? Are you hanging on? Mm-hmm. Okay. She can't talk because she loves Bruce, and we both do. And Bruce, we both care about you, and all of us, we got your back, man. We're gonna raise this money. You need about $70,000 is what he's got on his GoFundMe campaign, and it's getting closer and closer to it. I think he's at $20,000 right now. Mm-hmm. You okay? You hanging in there?
I'm fine.
This is for the greater good. We're gonna get to
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, exactly, and we're gonna get to the comedy on the show here in just a minute. So without bringing everybody down, I'm saying he's a cool guy. If you don't know him, trust me, he's that friend that you want to help out. Mm-hmm. You got it?
And I'm going to dig out some blackmail pictures and some movies and stuff. And
Bruce was always wanting me to box him all the time. Hey, buddy. Hey, lover.
No,
you want to box?
No. You have no idea. Like, it's not going to be about Bruce. What I'm going to do is I've got blackmail of other people in the industry.
Oh, right. If you don't contribute.
That's right. I'm going to put a little phone call. Be like, so what are you doing? I got some pictures.
And by the way, I want to go on. Well, I don't need to go on record. If you go to the GoFundMe page, you'll read what Mike Bergen put up. I don't know Mike. He's obviously a very close friend of Bruce's. On the GoFundMe page, Bruce begged him not to do a GoFundMe page. So, Bruce, F you, buddy. We're putting this all over the internet. So I know you wouldn't be comfortable with us talking about it and putting it out there, but you need help, and we all want to help you.
That's right. We all want to help you.
So that's what you get. You get our help.
And, you know, that's how we can help. That's the only way we can help. So
yeah. I'd pay for the whole thing if I could, but no one person can, and that's what these things are for. And I know there's a million GoFundMe worthy campaigns, and I'm just championing this one of this dear friend of ours who is such a good guy. And if you can, help out. Okay, moving on. Let's get into some comedy on the show. The whole show starts right now. Here we go. All right, so we got a big show lined up for him tonight. We got all kinds of crazy stuff to talk about. Are you doing okay over there now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Are you holding it down? You doing okay?
Holding it down, yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go to our Facebook page right now. First of all, thanks so much for sharing and for watching our show on the nightly. We try to do our very best every night to keep everybody entertained as much as possible. Ben Roth is watching right now. I always want to say Ben Roethlisberger.
I know.
When I see Ben watching the show.
I know, and I saw some funny pictures of Ben the other day. Him and another good friend of ours, Miss Brooklyn Jana, who was probably out there still protesting with her hat and her jacket. God love her. Oh, and God love us. And God love the country. And bless us, God. Anyway, beyond that, I found some fun pictures of Ben long time ago with his curly hair. Right.
So obviously Trump is always in the news as we make way for the Trump candidacy, Trump presidency, I should say. He's made another appointment to his staff. He has appointed Governor Rick Perry, of all people, to be the energy secretary.
Energy? Well, he knows a lot about energy, electric chairs and all such of electrical things. Toasters. I'm sure he's really good with those.
Now, back in 2012...
Texas toast is big.
Back in 2012, here's a little side note about Governor Perry, and I totally forgot about this, but I looked it up today. He's been tapped to actually lead the agency that he suggested that needs to be shut down back in 2012 when he was trying to run for GOP domination. During a debate, he's the guy who famously forgot one of the three names of the three agencies he wanted to shut down.
Yes, I remember that.
Do you remember that?
I forgot to remember that.
I shut down the education, the commerce, and the... what was that third thing?
Energy.
Oh, yeah, that thing that Trump is going to appoint me to later on.
See?
So
it
that's
all works
a perfect
out
guy.
in the end, doesn't it?
And does it bother anyone to know that they're replacing a physicist to replace him with Governor Perry for the Department of Energy?
Oh!
Really? Okay. And Kanye was meeting with Trump just recently. Kanye
I'm
was up
drunk
there.
right now. You know what I'm saying? And I will remain. I'm just going to be happy all about it. You just keep talking.
Are you really? You're not drunk yet. Are you really? Did you already take some shots or something over there?
No, unfortunately, no. This is an act.
No?
I was trying to at least have an excuse for the weird look on my face every time you say Trump and then dash, dash, dash. What comes next? Did you understand?
Right.
Okay.
So as if it couldn't get any weirder, he's meeting with Kanye
Of course he is.
about some sort of ambassador position, possibly. Okay, wait. You think that's bad? Wait till you see what Anna does next. Also, he had slated to meet Jim Brown and Ray Lewis in Trump Tower. Right? Jim Brown. All right, fine. Ray Lewis?
Oh my
really?
God.
And Department of Defense is already taken, I think. So Ray Lewis is out on that. So I don't know what the hell they're doing.
for the Department of Defense. Boba Fett all the way.
All I can think is he's finally assembling his Trump Legion of Doom for everybody in this country.
Oh, criminy. Look at the redhead. That's the one that's like, what was it? Vince, the guy from the wrestling.
Vince Vaughn?
No, Vince Vaughn.
Wait, the guy from the wrestling.
Vince.
I don't know who you're talking about.
For God's sakes, the wrestling commissioner guy that got fired.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, his wife. That's
right. Yeah, she's appointed to secretary
you know
or something.
You know what? No, I don't have respect for her. Therefore, I will not say her name. That thing that yells inside of WWE.
Right. She went on the she's been on
flipping believable. I cannot believe it.
It's insane what we're going through
There has got to be a duck commander ambassador in there somewhere.
It's like anybody who wants to get a meeting with Trump right now. I mean, he is making America great again in that he's providing all these wonderful jobs for highly underqualified people. I mean, he's offering jobs to people, so he is creating jobs.
Okay, I see it. Kanye is the Senna You know, Senna?
Yeah.
In Hunger Games?
Right.
That's Kanye. That's going to be him. See, you see it? It's Hunger Games. I'm telling you, presidents know.
Next thing you know, we'll have this guy up there. Hey, I heard somebody talking about jobs. You're passing out jobs to people who aren't qualified. Why don't you give me
He's the press secretary.
I'll be a secretary of anything you want. DEA, I got it covered.
He's the press secretary.
That's the worst Chappelle impersonation I've ever heard in my life, by the way. I'll go on record saying that right now.
Well, you know.
So we got that going on.
You tried.
I try. You get the joke. Yeah. Don't worry about my shitty impersonations. That's a good joke.
Listen, I don't want to be negative about everything.
But you can't help it. Oh my God.
I don't want to be negative. I really want to believe. I really, really want to believe that in backwards world where I'm living in,
right?
That I can just go through the looking glass and it'll all be better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It is a holiday season, and we're doing a lot of shopping for people. And if you're like us, you avoid the crowds and you go and you shop online, right?
Okay. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Tonight, seriously, I'm not lying to you. This isn't even about what you came up with because I didn't know. I swear. I was going to finish my Amazon stuff.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you to avoid the Amazon's Christmas scam that's going on right now.
Okay, tell me what this is.
If you're shopping, and we all shop on Amazon, and things always eventually lead back to Amazon.
Tonight.
So there's an email going around that asks Amazon customers to confirm their banking information. Okay. And they will not be able to access their Amazon account. Customers are invited to click on a link that appears to take them to the company's website. It's very convincing. It looks like what's over here on the screen. But what happens is the link actually takes the users to a fake, authentic-looking phishing site designed to look like the Amazon page.
Like the Facebook phishing they did a while back.
Right.
Okay.
The customer is then asked to type in their bank details to re-verify the account. So if you get this, don't re-verify your account.
Okay. Well, I haven't done anything yet. I'm going to order the rest of my stuff tonight. So.
Yeah. Just remember, Amazon will never ask for details, including your bank account info, credit card, PIN, and passwords.
What about my bra size and hip
They
size?
might ask for that. It depends on what you're ordering. I don't know.
Okay,
but
just randomly?
Randomly so.
Some guy named Todd?
Randomly so. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking for that perfect gift for someone, you might consider this.
What is it?
It is a stone in a medium leather wrapped stone. It's a stone in a pouch.
For what? Is it Native American?
That's it. And
what do you mean that's it? It's Native American?
It's $85. I believe it's at Nordstrom's.
What?
You can get this thing. It's a stone in a pouch.
Wait a minute.
Here you go.
Did you say yes as Native American? Did you say...
I don't know.
No, it's just a stone.
It's a stone in a pouch, just made to look...
A stone in a pouch? You mean a rock in a bag, is what you mean.
A bag of rock.
What the hell are you talking about? How much is it?
$85. For the low price of $85, you could enjoy the stone in a pouch.
I am such an idiot.
Huh? What do you think? Thing is, somebody got the buyers at Nordstrom to actually carry this thing so people can actually go and buy the stone in a pouch. This trendy-looking stone in a pouch. You know, there are people who are like lining up to try to get...
What kind of backwards crap are we living in? I mean, we're living in backwards land.
To try to get in front of the Nordstrom buyers.
I know I said it twice tonight, but come on. You have to agree with me, honey. Really? You don't?
I didn't disagree.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye.
It's happening. We are living in a idiocracy world. In fact, here it is.
Lazy boy toilets are coming.
Next up, President Camacho.
Beautiful.
I guarantee that's what's going to happen.
It couldn't be more beautiful. It's just gorgeous. I love it. I love it.
I'm not the only one who thought of these memes. That's the thing that I love. It's
and instead of an authentically African American, I mean totally authentically, it goes just authentically white, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
From picture to picture.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Like perfectly.
I suppose so. I don't know. I'd much rather have President Camacho,
quite honestly. Stereotype, quote unquote. You know, get what I'm saying? Like from one to the other stereotype, which is like you can't get any more than.
Right.
Yeah, just, okay.
Yeah, that could be. Okay, so it's a time of year that a lot of people like to fly, right? You got to fly, go visit people. And all
Actually,
this
no. This is the time of year that I stay.
That you hate flying.
Oh.
All right, comment on our wall right now. What do you hate most about flying? What do you hate most? Is it
sitting next to people.
Is it the passengers that you have to be around? Is
yes,
that
I can't stand human beings.
But what about being just generally nervous about flying? Do you ever have that?
Never.
Not so much?
No. I've never been afraid of, once when remember we went through San Francisco and the plane just shook like a movie?
Yeah. Lots of...
thunderstorm, lightning storm, couldn't get back to L.A.
We're going to experience a little bit of turbulence here. You might concuss your heads on the overhead cabins.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
I remember that. It was
insane.
all-
We ended up in Nevada. It was beautiful. I was like, oh, Nevada, you're so, oh my God, California. And then it was like, oh, Nevada, oh my God. It was like
Right.
I couldn't believe how
So
horrible it was.
JetBlue, which is one of the better airlines, actually. I mean, people always speak highly of JetBlue.
Have you ever taken JetBlue?
No, I've never been on it. I've always gone cheap, and I've gone American, and I immediately regretted it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's why it's so cheap.
Don't
That's
say
why.
that. JetBlue is very affordable.
No, I'm not saying they're not affordable, but I always go American. But anyway, JetBlue is offering in-flight movies, like everybody has.
Sure.
And one of the in-flight movies, passengers are kind of taking an issue with. And see if you can figure out why. I'm gonna pull up the menu and show you guys the menu of what's on the JetBlue in-flight movie.
Alrighty then.
So you can see this for yourselves. Just have a look at the JetBlue TV guide there. Do you see anything there that interests you? Maybe the one's highlighted. Why planes crash?
Oh dear God.
Nobody can hear you.
Oh no, that's not right. That's not good.
That's a real thing.
Wow.
Why planes crash?
Wow. That's not good. That's really why captains kill.
Well, you can watch anything on the TV there, whatever they can stream. And if you're,
pilots kill tonight on. No.
Why passengers flip the F out?
No kidding, right? Okay, so that's for real. They didn't think this through. Come on, JetBlue.
Well, it's just part of the guide. It happens to be coming up on I don't know if that's a direct TV feed or what.
Quote, NFL, come on, man. I mean, really, you kind of let that one slide a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, a lot of bit.
So there's that for you.
Wow. That's nutso.
Isn't it just?
Oh, my God. Okay, so are you ready for this game or what?
Yeah. So this weekend we've got the Broncos versus Patriots.
Are you ready?
I am as ready as I can be.
You don't have like any...
There. Now I'm ready. Broncos Patriots Sunday at Invesco Field. No, it's Sports Authority Field at Mile High. It's now Sports Authority. I've moved away since then.
Today is Tuesday, or as I like to call it, John Harbaugh throws up all day.
The day after Monday Night Football.
And then punches wall.
All right, so who you got your money on, guys? People watching the show. Broncos, Patriots. Who do you got your money on?
Dun, 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 dun,
I talked
dun.
to Max Clark, who was on our show last night from Boston. He was in here playing. If you didn't see the show
What did Max say?
Last night, he thinks that the Broncos may win this game.
Why does he think that?
He's nervous because our defense is pretty awesome. Your defense is wicked awesome, he said.
Yes, and our defense somehow...
is pretty good, too. It's not bad. It's actually coming together.
Well, that's just it. Coming together doesn't really qualify as, I mean, we got, Gronk's out and things aren't happening. And somehow people still get around and throw Brady to the ground. This is a problem.
Yeah. Well, wait till Von Miller gets a hold of him. He's going to mess him up, I think.
You know what? Why don't you just...
Just totally set her off with that.
No.
Woo!
It's Christmas season.
Why don't I just
do
what?
That. No.
Come on.
No. Why don't you just come over here and kiss me?
Oh, yeah. That's now we are turning all of our listeners away.
No, we've got to...
Our
I have to
watchers.
be nice to you because you know what? I try to be decent at least for this game. I try.
Yeah, you try.
It's very important.
Okay.
It's our relationship here at stake. We should, and it's my second home. My son was born there,
Right.
so I have to be respectful. But then, once somebody wins, then all bets are off.
Okay, so you know how I'm always bagging on Best Buy?
Wait a minute. How everybody's always bagging on Best Buy?
I'm always giving Best Buy a bunch of shit because of their customer service and so forth.
Yes, sir. Yes, I do know that.
So anyway, at a Best Buy,
Mm-hmm.
I got a Best Buy story. I'm just trying to find the details here. This was in Long Island. Okay.
Okay.
Now imagine what happens in the Best Buy at Long Island. I'll tell you the backstory really
A
quick.
lot of tanning and bronzing.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, at this Long Island Best Buy, there's this young teenager. He would go there every day to play Wii, the Wii game. On the demo
right.
there.
Sure.
Like every day, he would go there after school and he would hang out at the Best Buy and just play Wii.
Sure.
Right. Mm-hmm. So what do you think happens?
Well, they throw him out.
Yeah. Right.
Eventually, they're like, listen, no loitering. I mean, we see you in here like every day. What do you think? We're blind? Come on now.
Okay. So I'm
Right?
gonna let the video do the talking for itself because yes, it's a viral video going around.
Really?
About what these employees did with this kid playing Wii.
Okay.
And you tell me what you think after you see the video.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. Here's the video.
Don't block them in. It's already recording. It's already recording. It's already recording.
Okay.
Yo, this is on behalf of all of us here at Best Buy. We got you a Wii U, so you don't have have to come here every day and play. All right? So this is something that we did for you. Everybody here that you see here, we all got together and shipped this so you could have one for yourself. All right? Is that cool? I'm being serious. Seriously. Let's spot this right now. Is that okay, bro?
Yep.
Huh? Oh, for real. Just for you. It'll be your Christmas present, all right? Early Christmas present. All right? You don't have to be here. You can go home and play. All right? It's all right, man. All right? Yeah, I bought it. We can walk out together. This is the receipt that I bought. 2-year warranty. If anything happens.
See, what do you think about that? They bought the kid the Wii, huh?
You just had to make me cry all through the show. Is that what your admission was today?
You know what? There are so many.
I think I'll start off with something she could cry, then ruin her makeup. So it's just all downhill from there. She'll have streaks on her face, and then we'll work on to the next story about the kid and the Wii. And
I got more stories.
No.
I even have a story with that NBC reported about a kid that died in Santa's arms.
Did you
see that one?
that today.
Yeah, that
I
one
posted that one today.
That one beat me up too much. I couldn't get through the thing with Bruce and this and the kid dying in Santa's arms. And then that a-hole pastor of whatever it is out in Amarillo going to the mall telling the kids that this Santa's not real. You should believe in Jesus. Went to the mall Santa. You live on a throne of lies, he may as well said. He was like telling the kids there at the mall that Santa's not real. Being such a jackhole out there in Amarillo. In the name of Jesus.
So Germany's not real either, and Austria's not real, and
Right,
St.
right.
Nicholas is not real.
Yeah, it wasn't even worth playing. I don't want to give that guy any more press, but there was a guy who's a pastor. So anyway, there's a number of things that I could...
A pastor, you're supposed to be protecting children, and you think I know, that's right. He's protecting them from the evils of paganism and all that other stuff.
No, just that it's not Jesus. It's just that that's not real.
Well,
and
of course
that's
he's
Jesus.
not Jesus. He's Santa. Jesus is Jesus and Santa is Santa.
Yeah.
Goodness sakes. I was raised, we used to say, like my grandparents, my vovô, and, I'm Portuguese. They used to say the baby Jesus, they used to pray that baby Jesus will give everybody like health so we have a job, so we can go to work, so we have money, so we can buy a gift. Baby Jesus gave us gifts. That's the way to look at it, right?
Okay, right.
Okay, so it was like baby Jesus gave us gifts. So
I have the video. I could grab it and play it if you want to hear it.
But the thing is, for goodness sakes, go in that direction and be kind. Why do you have to be
an asshole? Essentially.
Honest to
on Christmas. Just take it away from all these kids, all these things. Anyway, and so the parents confront the guy and they're like, tell him to knock it off. And he's like, don't put your hands on me. And, a lot of people were like commenting. I would have just knocked him right out right there. People saying on the comments on the YouTube there. Anyway, that's another story. My point
what I need
is
a taser hidden in a prayer cloth is what I need.
And he's one of these wacky, like fundamentalist Protestant.
Make
groups.
everybody else feel so horrible about everything.
I went to the Facebook page. It's nothing but just ridiculous negativity and hate and spewing in the name of God. And
I gotta say, I grew up like a crazy, wacky, like mystical side Catholic.
Right. She did.
Going to the healing things, people passing out everywhere. You get hit in the head. You're like,
right?
And as a kid, you're just sitting there going, is this for real? But you get through it. You go through other things and you learn about God. And the one thing I have come in contact with wherever we have gone, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ever we have gone. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're getting hit in the head or just chilling out by a bonfire or whatever. It is what it is. Please just believe and be kind.
Mm-hmm.
Be kind.
Yeah.
Above everything else, whatever. Where was it? Amarillo? Is that what you're saying?
That was in Amarillo.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where it is.
Well, I got to tell you,
I can't blame the people in Amarillo for him.
Well, there's problems up here in Massachusetts, too. There's Christmas problems in Boston.
Okay, so what happened with the tree?
In the common there at the tree.
What happened with it?
See the beautiful tree? Look at that tree with all the lights shining so bright?
We saw it like 2 weeks ago, whatever.
Guess what's happened to it?
They took it down.
No, they didn't take it down.
A big cat came by and ate it. The cats in the city are living in it.
No, it turns out
homeless people are living in it.
The tree is riddled with squirrels. I
was just going to... Darn it. That was my next one. I was so close.
There's like a crazy squirrel problem there in the park.
Call Isabel. Remember last time? We have pictures of her with all the nuts in the
She was
popcorn.
literally feeding those
Granola
squirrels.
bars.
She was feeding those squirrels out of her hand. Like they would come right up and she'd give her granola bars and
Luna
feed
bar.
the squirrels.
I'm like, I paid $4 for that Luna bar. What are you giving it to the squirrel for?
So I think we have a live shot of the tree now. Mm-hmm. You saw the before.
Yes.
Because of the squirrels chewing all the wires and so forth.
Yes.
Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like now. It's like about 20% of the lights work.
They're just upset because it looks like Somerville.
Somerville.
They're like, what the hell, man? Freaking looks like Revere on a bad day. This
Yeah.
is Boston.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So there's
Well, what
that.
are you going to do? You know what's really sad is somebody, I'm not going to say who, but honest to God, I feel so sad for these people. They put it on Facebook tonight that every year they go out and they buy things for and I saw it. It looked beautiful. She put like a little snow village and little things. People rip off her stuff every year.
Oh, your friend's there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm thinking, what? Like
Really?
Christmas stuff you're ripping off. And you know, this is
What are they
really-
going to do when they steal the Christmas stuff? What do you do? Oh, I'm going to have a better yard. Are they going to try to sell the stuff on Craigslist? What are they doing with it?
I think, well, I always think, I mean, in my heart, I think it's people who don't have much and want their kids to have it because they kind of live in a poor area. You know,
I
there's
see what you're
areas
saying.
that
Yeah,
are
so they-
poor
right.
near there. And all I can think of is nobody, you know, I don't think they're going to sell it. I think they're going to use it. That's what I think.
Right.
Could be anything.
Right.
And for God's sakes, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, hey buddy, say hi to your dad. You know, that's me, Norwal.
Meanwhile, this person's like, yeah. 25 for Mary and 25 for Joseph.
Probably selling them on a corner. But isn't that sad
It is.
that you're going to go rip off people's like, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
what's next for God's sakes? You know, there was a church, I think it was like, what was it? Iowa or something? They stole the sheep from the nativity, the real sheep.
Really?
Can you imagine some guy pulls
The
up
real
in a
sheep,
John
like
Deere,
real sheep, like take the like real sheep.
Come
take
on,
'em-
Teddy. Get him.
like go out there and grab it?
Go wrangle that sheep.
And we might as well take the baby Jesus, too. We can sell that on eBay.
You know, how rude are you?
Right.
Honest to God. Not this year. It was like before, like a couple years ago. Yeah, they stole the real sheep.
Oh my gosh.
But that takes effort. You got to bring the John Deere out there and, bzzz, you
That's
know, and
crazy.
then wrangle her up.
Yeah.
Probably had a dog.
So there's news in the world of Pokemon news. Yeah, a lot of people talking about this. It's all over Facebook, of course. I don't play Pokemon Go, but a lot of people do. Obviously, it's like crazy. So they've got a new an update to Pokemon Go, where you got a couple of new characters you can get. They hatch out of eggs. You can chase them around at Pokestops and capture them and so forth. And there's a new special edition of Pikachu as well. I don't have a joke to go with that. I just think it's asinine that people are like this is news somehow.
Okay, so
You know?
they weren't hatching before; they were just appearing,
They were just no. I don't know what they were doing before. I don't play Pokemon Go
and now they're hatching.
because I'm totally out of the loop. I'm sure my son Dylan could come in and tell
I'm
me all
sure
about
they're
it.
hatching because like those other things are going. But people are. What is wrong with America? Sleeping outdoors for things that hatch.
I think the Pokemon characters they're come
It's not
from.
Pokemon. It's the other thing.
No, the Pokemon Go characters, the new ones, the Gen 2, I think they're finally coming out of their eggs because they hear that Trump is appointing all kinds of people, and maybe they want the jobs too.
Oh, David,
just
look
take
at
it,
you
circle
go.
it back around. I don't know. It's the only thing. It's the only
That
joke
was
I got.
awesome.
Was
I
it
would
good?
drink to that if
Would
I
you
had
really?
tequila.
Okay.
Actually, I would have started drinking at the beginning of the show.
Well, that
to
would be
honest with
that's
you.
how we do our show. That's
Just
the best way to
make the
get
pain go away.
to sit through this show. That's the best thing to do, as a matter of fact. So.
Oh no, I love you, and,
Oh, okay.
and you know I'm having a good time. I'm just thinking every time you see the T word,
The T word. He who shall not be mentioned. All right, so it's time for another Florida file.
oh, I can hardly wait.
Yeah.
Let me get closer so I can hear better.
Okay, now this Florida file scares the hell out of me.
As well as all of them should.
No.
Especially the bath salts one where the guy bit the guy's nose off
Okay, but this is something that like freaks me out anyway because it has to do with dentistry tonight
because he thought it was a ham sandwich, something like that. It was bizarre.
in Florida. Okay, so get this. Let's say you got to get your teeth worked on, and not by our dear friend Dr. Naughty in Cape Cod there at Northeast Ham in
look
Cape
at
Cod. Yeah, she's done a great job.
Yep.
But imagine you go and get yourself worked on, and this is the guy staring you in the face, first of all.
Okay, well, he looks a little angry, but he's not like totally ridiculous looking.
Well, he's angry because he's a 53-year-old man who claimed he was a dentist in South Carolina.
Claimed he was a dentist.
Claimed he was a dentist before he moved down to Florida and started working on people's chompers.
And now Davin's nightmare begins.
He extracted 10 teeth total.
From himself, hopefully.
Without anesthetic on people. And he made dentures during house calls to save people money. He's like one of these underground dentists, you know? Like people would show up and like, you know that he's not a total legit dude, but since he saves them money, they would let him work on his mouth. And finally he got busted after an undercover cop arranged to meet with him for some black market dental work.
That's like Mexican Botox.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
My worst fear. I am such a wuss. I mean,
That's not your worst fear because you would never
I wouldn't
in a
go.
million
No.
trillion gazillion.
I'm like, no, dude, I don't care what it costs. I don't care if you do it for $5. I'm out. I ain't going.
Infinity.
No. Yeah, it wouldn't happen for me.
It wouldn't happen for you.
No. So this dude in Florida, yeah, there's the Florida file of the day.
In fact, you'd get Mexican Botox before you let
would.
that guy do that to you.
I would totally. I'd let it
in your butt. You'd be all about it. You'd be like, Rosita, some more, baby. Rosita, come on. We'd like, yeah, come on.
I don't know if that's the truth or not.
You
but,
would. If you were, okay.
I don't need Botox in my butt, first of all.
Truth. Pick one.
Truth what?
That guy works on your mouth, or Rosita sticks needles in your butt.
Oh, Rosita in my butt all the time.
Right.
I would take Rosita in my butt every
Botulins
day.
in your butt all day long.
All
Besides,
day.
that's really good. It doesn't make it jiggle and all that good stuff. It's awesome.
Then my butt always looks surprised.
That's insane. So now what is he going to do? Like what? How?
Oh, he's
what does he
facing
get?
charges. He's been arraigned.
But they don't say how long?
He's actually out on bail for $1,500 in bail right now. So he's out because he's not terribly much. I mean, they've got bigger fish to fry than some guy claiming to be a dentist, you know?
So pull his teeth out.
And it turns out he was like a dental technician back in 2012 or whatever.
Time to get
But
medieval.
really going to yank his teeth over this?
Yeah.
I mean, because the people were going to him. They're the ones sitting through all this pain and suffering, knowing that he wasn't fully licensed, but
Right.
he just happened to get busted doing it on the side.
I think the mountain should be Trump's next choice for somebody in cabinet.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot to tell you. I got some Game of
What?
Thrones. I got some Game of Thrones stuff.
You do?
Yes, Game of Thrones.
See how
news.
psychic I am? I just led right into that.
Okay, so this is true. I don't have any graphics to put up, but this is very cool.
Okay, what is it?
Conor McGregor is going to be in season 7 Game of Thrones.
Get out of here.
The MMA badass. He's the only guy in the MMA to hold 2 belts simultaneously. Dana White said he had to give one of them up because it's just policy, and he knew that was the deal going in. But Conor McGregor is going to be in Game of Thrones season 7.
Okay, so what is he doing? Do you know?
I know exactly what he's doing. Do you want me to tell you what he's going to be doing at some point?
Yes.
Guess who he's going to be fighting in Game of Thrones?
Okay, who he's going to be fighting? Hold on. Okay.
Who would you pit Conor McGregor against in Game of Thrones? Now, Conor's not a very big guy, but he's very tough. So who would you pit Conor McGregor against in the Game of Thrones? Somebody chime in on this one. Oh, we got a comment here. Who's this?
Oh my God, who's he going to fight against? I'm thinking. I have to really
You think about
hard.
that? Hi, Joy. Thanks for watching. She says now she has to run a background check on all her dentists. You know, we need to have Nadia back on the show and talk about that.
Yes,
too,
we do,
by the
because
way.
we have to have something new for the new year.
I
want her to come in.
and I need to get my teeth worked on. Okay, so guess what Conor McGregor's going to be doing in Game of Thrones season 7? Guess what? I'm so excited.
He's fighting against someone having to do with Mother of Dragons.
Okay, something to do with Mother of Dragons?
Yes.
Khaleesi?
Yes, with
Something with
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi?
I'm thinking he's going to do something with them.
I would have cast him as maybe a wildling and have him take out all the White Walkers, but
Was he? Well, yeah, because he's like Irish, so he's got the red.
yeah,
and
he's
the
got that whole
whatnot.
look going on, right?
Okay,
By the way, if you want to call the show, the number's right down here. You can give us a call and
I'm just
chime in
excited
on
about
this.
seeing his lovely face. Will he still have his lovely face, or will he look something weird?
I don't know. I just know what is entailing in one of the roles that he's in Game of Thrones. So guess who he's going to be fighting against?
I already told you.
The Mountain.
Well, I said the mountain earlier, but
No,
I
you
didn't
didn't.
think. Well, this is how it all led into the story. Was I said the mountain should be picked by
Oh,
Trump?
Right, but you didn't.
He's
say
going to
his name.
fight the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
Who you got your money on?
The Mountain.
The Mountain or Conor
The
McGregor?
mountain. He's a zombie, crazy, mystical, weird dude. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's incredible.
So wait, he's Scotsman, right?
Yeah.
A Scotsman and an Irishman walk
No.
into
I
it.
think he's like
No, isn't he?
Danish or something or
Is
I don't think
he?
he's Scots.
Netherlands? He's from the Netherlands?
Yeah. He's Swedish or something. He's one of those, I don't know. I'm so bad with the geography
Wow,
up there.
you really are, man.
I am. I
You're
need to
just
buy a
not
globe.
even like.
No, but he's from up there, is what I'm saying. Where's he from originally? Is he German? Or is he, I want to say he's like from the Netherlands or something.
You don't even know.
He's Bjorn something, Jurgen, Sherben, Smitty Warbenjensen. Seriously, I mean, he's got one of those crazy long names, and I forget who, where he's from exactly. Are you Googling where the
funny thing is, yes. Well, the funny thing is, I'm looking and it comes, of course, Sir Gregor. I'm like, no, not Sir Gregor, the actual dude. Like
Right.
the actual.
Who's the mountain? Where's the mountain from? Come on, look it up, woman. You're fast with your fingers on the Google. She's trying to Google it. Okay, this is valuable.
Well, you can keep talking. It's not like
No, it's all good. I'll sit here and watch you.
Really? Is
That's
that
all.
what you're gonna do?
Yeah, it's a good time.
You're right.
I'm right. He's from. Where is he from? Is he Dutch or Danish or?
No, he's from Reykjavik, Iceland.
Iceland.
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, he's from Iceland.
Reykjavik.
I knew he was from up there somewhere.
Yes, from Iceland. Okay, so I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have,
Well, because you didn't say it. That's how I know you wouldn't
No,
have said
no,
that.
no. I'm just saying.
It's pretty obvious, I think, that you wouldn't say that.
So basically, his name is Thor.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, his real name would be Thor. I mean, if you're looking at it from that way, it's Halpor Juliusi Bjorgensen.
Yeah, the Bjorgensen
He
is the
was
only
number
part that-
one.
He was. I told you. Smitty Werbenjensen. You may as well call him that. He's a Viking, essentially.
Okay.
A modern-day Viking dude. is
Thor,
what
Islamic pronunciation. I'm going to I can't even.
See? See,
I
and
just-
she was giving me crap about it.
No. I can't. I'm not going to give you crap about it.
You were
I
trying
know that their names are.
They're crazy names.
I love listening.
It's like try to say all of Seal's name. Seal, the singer Seal. He's got this crazy long African name that is almost unpronounceable. Like there's a few clicks in there and stuff too. It's really one of those long names. I'm not being racist. It's just
No.
Yeah.
He does have a long name,
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
he? And
yeah.
isn't there some French too in there?
oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have a long name, you have no hope with
A
us.
cornucopia of fun. Okay, so he was born in 1980. He's 20,
Yeah, he's in his 20s.
28 years old.
They didn't look a day over 29.
Amazing. If you've never seen Game of Thrones,
They've seen it.
unbelievable. No, they have. There are
They've
people
seen
that have
it.
never seen it.
Oh, please. How can you not have seen some Game of Thrones? It's been on for
Some people
6
have
seasons.
not seen it. They don't have HBO. They don't have cable. They don't have.
Yeah, but
they
those
don't
are
have-
poor people, and we don't cater to the poor. Come on.
Oh, Boba Fett,
You should-
come back. We'll run away together.
All right, that's going to... you got anything else to talk about tonight?
No,
Anything
not
else you want to share?
really. I mean, I wanted to talk about our game, and are we
Oh.
doing a bet this year?
Yeah, should we have a bet? It's Patriots-Broncos. I'm in favor of the Broncos and hopeful that we will win, and we need to win more than the Patriots do.
I'm in favor of the Patriots and hope that we will win because we are outstanding and because Tom Brady
You are outstanding.
deserves to win every game ever created by man.
So should we have a bet between us, Broncos versus Patriots? If you're watching this after the live show, just comment on the wall and tell us what should our bet be against one another.
Remember, we're married, so sexual favors are good.
Whatever you got. If you got any ideas for bets, Broncos, Patriots, I got to make a graphic and put that there. We're going to talk about this more this week.
Maybe
Well,
little coupons of little foot massages and
or maybe I make you sniff all the chairs in the house after the party. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. If you lose, something humiliating and fun, some kind of really good gotcha bet,
22 years. What?
Yeah.
What?
We'll come up with something good. There's got to be something.
It's got to be something.
All right, Broncos versus Patriots. Who you got, and what should our bet be against each
Oh
other
my God! It's wintertime and we live like 2 blocks from the beach.
from the ocean?
Oh, skinny
Is
dipping.
someone going to go skinny dipping in the polar water?
Or maybe not skinny dip, maybe fat, chunky Duncan.
Chunkin' Duncan?
Chunkin' Duncan.
I don't know.
Pudgy Purgin. I don't know.
All right. Well, if you got any ideas for us on what our bet should be,
Pudgy Plungin'.
Broncos versus Patriots, put that on our wall. Maybe we'll carry it out on the next show or something after the Broncos beat the Patriots or vice versa. We'll see what happens.
Or maybe gender identity issues are going to
What?
be in your favor at the mall. Dress up in a wonderful little number I call. This dress doesn't fit me anymore because it's really, really big, but it'll fit you.
If there's something you'd like to see us do on Facebook Live, put it out there.
Okay.
All right? Is that good?
Good night.
All right, that's going to do it for us. We will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Like, share, comment, please. All your shares really, really help us along, and we will catch you tomorrow night at 7. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
I'm going to go watch a Christmas movie.